Hey VC, it's George again. This video I'm making is my 5th video. It's in response to Memphis Final Gem's 300 subscribers contest. I'll just get to the contest, and I got some things that I want to show you. And then I got some things for you, for the Mr. and Mrs. Want to see if you want them, but we'll get to that later. First question is, which album was a mother, a teacher, or a protector to you in your life? Since May is the, Mother's Day, Teacher's Day, and also Memorial Day. Well, that was actually a pretty easy one to answer. It was this one right here. Reason being, it's no great record. I mean, it's not like it's, worth a lot of money or anything. It's one of the first albums that I had when I was a kid. It's a candlelight release. It's got basically just tons of his hits on it that come from the 50s all the way up to late 69. Actually, I think go into 72. So it kind of covers a real good span of his career. And I'll tell you why it was a mother and a teacher. I couldn't find the one that was a protector, really. But as a mother, this album nurtured my love of music. Just the songs that are on it, it's got some awesome songs, written by Mac Davis and, Eddie Rabbitt, and just some of the great songwriters. And so that's why I moved to Nashville, was to become a songwriter, but that's what spurred that in me. Pardon me. Just the music that's on it, his voice. It's like I said, it's one of the first Elvis albums that I had, and every time I listen to it, it's just a beautiful record. I love the cover, but it's just a great collection of hits. It's probably one of the best hits compilations that I've ever seen of Elvis, and it's just Elvis himself nurtured me too, because like I said, I didn't have a father growing up. I was raised by my grandmother, and of course, my uncle lived at home with his mom, which was my grandmother. So I was he was like the only father figure in my life. But so I did base a lot of things that I've done in my life off of the way Elvis did things. So he's really been a big presence in my life. As a teacher, this album, I said in my earlier thread that my uncle basically raised me musically. And he did. He taught me diversity in music. He's the first person that would play me, like I said, he'd play, Steppenwolf, and then Jim Reeves, or the Temptations, Martha Reeves and the Vandellas. He would just mix it up. He never sat there and listened to just acid rock all night or country all night. He just, whatever he wanted to hear, that's what he played. So that's how I am. And I love that about myself. I love that I can sit down, listen to 4 or 5 different genres, and not feel like I'm jumping. I just like to listen to music that feels good. So, with that being said, this album was a teacher, because it does go from Elvis's career, 50s to 72, and shows you the diversity in his vocals, his performing, the way he interacts with a song, and the way he expresses a song. So, I don't know, this is a great album. If you're an Elvis fan and you don't have this record, you should, because it's really the only one you need. Enough on that one. Alright, favorite world music album? That was an easy one for me too. I don't have very many. All I really have is some reggae, which would consist of UB40 and Bob Marley. But this is what I really love. There are a couple Hawaiian guys, Cecilio and Capono. This album is called Ulua. It is on the Colombian label. They're like Doobie Brothers meets Neil Young meets the Eagles. If you ever find one of these, pick it up, take it home, spin it. I guarantee you will not be dissatisfied. Very good record. Cecilio and Capuno. Awesome album. The next one is 3 pieces that don't make sense when shown together and why you own them. Well, I'll answer the why I own them first because it's just a clear reason. I own anything that's in my collection. I own because I like the way it sounds. That's why I can listen to Metallica and Barbra Streisand in the same setting, because I like the way it sounds. So that's why I own them. But I really didn't know what 3 albums to do, so I was just thumbing through my vinyl, and these 3 were actually in order together, and it just struck me as funny, so I think these are the 3 for this question. First one, Janis Ian, Between the Lines, on Columbia. It's a great record. You know, she got a beautiful voice. And right behind that in my vinyl collection was Iron Maiden's Number of the Beast on Harvest. Killer, killer album. I don't have to tell anybody about that album. And then right behind that was Michael Jackson's Thriller. What 3 records could be side by side with each other? I don't need to show you that it's a gatefold. I think everybody knows that Michael Jackson's Thriller is a gatefold. But I thought that was funny that those 3 were lined up in my collection together. And of course they would be. They're alphabetical order and I haven't filled anything in between them. So that's the way it's set. Well, there's the answer to my 3 questions, or to your 3 questions. And here's the other stuff. I got a couple things today I want to show you. Very happy to get. I got Metallica's One single on Elektra. Love that. It's backed with Prince, or The Prince, which is an awesome track. And I've been waiting for this for a while. Journey's Greatest Hits on Columbia. This is a master disc. It's been mastered by Bob Ludwig, so you know all their stuff was, but just great, great album. Those are my 2 finds today. They really weren't finds. I got them off eBay. But this is in regards of your 2012 Sun digs. You're trying to collect everything Sun. I've got a couple of things. I didn't pull one of them out, but I'll pull it out real quick. I've got an Orion album, fresh. I love Orion, but I have his stuff on CD, and I can get this stuff anytime. It is the gold vinyl issue. Literally, the Great Escape in Nashville, they always carry Orion stuff. This is in great shape. Jim, the missus, this is still in the shrink. You can see that, still in the shrink wrap. Great. If you want it, let me know. Maybe you got something I could trade for. And the other thing I have would be this. This is SLP 1235. Johnny Cash Sings the Songs Made Famous. Johnny Cash sings the songs that made him famous. The vinyl, it's got some scratches on it, but very glossy. And I've play graded it. I mean, it's very well worth having in your collection. You could get an upgraded copy if you want to, but the vinyl literally does play excellent. The cover, it has been taped. No, it has not been taped. There's some splitting right at the very beginning on the bottom, but the back spline, it is split almost all the way down. But still nice cover front and back. You can still read the back of the cover. If those are something that you'd be interested for your Sun collection, you know, just let me know. I got no problems getting rid of them, because like I said, I've got a lot of stuff by Johnny Cash, and I know that there's 2 of these exact albums at the Great Escape right now. So I can pick up another one if I feel like if I'm going to miss it or not. But, you know, I've got the Orion stuff, so let me know if you're interested in those two. Just hit me up on YouTube. Well, that was it, y'all. I love those 3 questions. They're great. You know, they really made me think. I'll tell you, it's a really awesome thing that you guys are doing. I love your videos. However, I'm not having a lot of success here for some reason. I don't know